What's up, guys? It's another beautiful day in Portland, and guess where I am? I am location scouting, and look what I found. Is this not epic? I have to shoot here. Tell me in the comments below what I should shoot here. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about adding smoke. Now, I always purchase my smoke grenades at a local shop called Oregon Airsoft Arena. They're located in Hillsboro. They have all varieties and colors. Now, if you're not local to Portland, check out your local airsoft arena or paintball arena. They usually have smoke grenades. Now, real smoke is always going to be better than photoshopping in smoke, but sometimes you don't always have real smoke to work with. So you need a little bit of Photoshop magic. Today, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, guys, so we are here in Adobe Photoshop, the latest version. And once again, I am using my Mac. So here we have a photo I took at Wizard World Comic Con. And this would be the Omnis on Instagram. He's got some awesome cosplays, so check him out. So my last video, some of you had asked me, okay, so I know to go to Google and I know to search for clouds or smoke for the image that I'm going to use, but how do I know that it's a large image? How do I know it's high resolution? Because that's what we want. So what you want to do is, let's come on over here to the Google, and here I've typed in smoke overlay, okay? Now when you type that in, you're going to get all this good stuff, okay? This is what you want. This is what you're looking for. But you want to make sure that they are large images, because if they're small and they're, bad resolution, then when you overlay them on your image that's high resolution, like this one, for instance, is only 361 by 240. When you expand that, it's going to look like crap. So that's not what we want. We want to keep the quality as best as we can. So come up here, click Tools, okay? This will come down, and you want to go to Size and click Large. I only search for large images, okay? And then, so let's look at, this one's awesome, okay? I use this one in pictures all the time. So there we go. This looks pretty good. So right click, save image, boom, there you go. So go through and save the ones that you like, just as I have done. I have a few different options, which is always good. Make sure you don't get ones that have like copyright text over them. You don't want that. So anyways, let's get out of Google, come back here. Great, so we have our image. So let's go to File, Place Embedded. And I have saved all my photos to the desktop, so that's where they're gonna be. Let's scroll down here to my smoke options. I like, let's start with this one. That's what it looks like right there. That's good. So come on over here and you see where it says normal at our blending mode section. I don't know technical terms, so click here, go through and find what works for you. Which option do you like best? For me, in this instance, I'm gonna go with probably lighten. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with lighten. So click that, and let's move this down, put it right about there. Looks good. I don't want it to be so obvious, so I'm gonna come over here to opacity, bring it down a little bit. That's pretty good, at least for now. We can always change that. Let's add some more smoke. So File, Place Embedded. Scroll down, and I like this one. So now we want it on the side though, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it, and you can click and hold shift, and when you do that, as you're turning, it will make sure that it's not at an angle. It will be perfectly straight as you're turning. So because you don't want it at an angle, you just want this straight up and down. So bring it on over, and we want to fill the image. So we're gonna grab the corner and just hold it and drag it. There we go. Click check, perfect. And let's come on over here and go back to, I think I like, for this I'm gonna go screen. Okay, so that looks pretty good as is, but I'm gonna bring the opacity down just slightly so it's not so apparent. And now I don't know if you can see the quality of this. I don't know how well you can see this, but I can see that at the edge of this image, you can totally see where it ends. So you can see where the smoke image ends right here, and it kind of looks crappy right around here. It's like almost like a different color. It's a little more grainy. I don't know. You can see it. It's obvious. We want to change that. So come on over here. If you get that, if you see something like that, come on over here to edit. I'm sorry, image, adjustment, levels. Okay, image adjustment levels. And come on over here and grab this middle situation right here, and you're going to want to pull it to the right, and as you can see, it's making it just slightly darker, and you just do that until boom, look at that, it's perfectly blended. So that's what you're going to do to help the blending, and now it looks perfect. So hit OK. Sometimes you'll need to do that. You'll need to darken or go the other way and lighten said image, just to make sure it's perfectly blended. So there you go. That already looks a lot better. And so what you could also do is, let's right click the first smoke layer, and let's go duplicate layer, just because we want some smoke up here possibly. And so now I've duplicated the layer. Let's go edit, free transform, and let's turn it again, hold shift. You don't have to do this, but that's just one way to do it. Let's make sure it's straight up and down. And then let's drag it over here. Put it in the corner here. And you know what? Let's rotate it just slightly, because we don't want a ton of smoke. Check that. That looks pretty decent. Again, change the opacity. Fiddle around with that. And now you can also embed some sparks. If you want some sparks coming out of the corner, you can search sparks overlay in Google, and let's find one that I like. I think I like this one. Okay, check that. Now let's go over here to our blending mode and go from normal to, I think I like lighten. Go with lighten, and let's, damn it, pull this over to the corner here, put that there. And now there's no movement, as you can see. There's not a whole lot of movement here. So if we want some movement, so it looks like there's an explosion or something, let's go up to filter and go to blur, and then motion blur. And then we're gonna make sure this right here, you see this line? We want that facing the way we want the sparks going. So you know, notice how it looks like the movement is going the same direction as this line here. And you can make it more dramatic by clicking this. You can pull it down, make it less dramatic. I think I like it right about, let's just go right about there. Okay, hit okay. Let's bring that behind the smoke, actually. Bring the opacity down just slightly. And there you go, it looks like you got some sparks. And then I can make that black and white to fit the rest of the image, etc. Now let's say you have a colored image, and let's say you used a smoke bomb. All right, let's say you used a smoke grenade, or maybe you didn't, but you need colored smoke. So sometimes I'll use a colored smoke grenade, and I'll have a great image, but I want to add just a little bit more smoke, maybe on the opposite side of the image where I didn't get the natural smoke. And so I'll want this smoke to match the color of the actual smoke I used. So you want to change the color. So to change the color of the smoke, you want to go to the layer of the smoke, click that layer, and then come on up to Image, Adjustments, Hue Saturation, and then click Colorize. You see that down here? Click that. Boom, look at that. Color. Ooh, it's fancy. Pink. We can change it to anything we want. So there you go. Kind of cool. Make it more saturated, less saturated. Pretty dope, if you ask me. So there you go. That's how you change the color. I'm not going to do that. Notice this doorknob here. All right. And then more door right here. So you want to get rid of that kind of stuff. That's a whole nother tutorial I'm not going to get into, but I will show you the final image. There you go. So I hope you learned something. I hope I helped a little bit. Again, this is my second tutorial. They're only going to get better, and I'm excited to see what you do with this. Please share your photos with me. Show me what you've learned. If you add some smoke or you add some clouds, you know, to a photo, I want to see it. So share those with me.